All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It's December 26th. We got 8 games on the board today to get into. Hopefully everyone had a good holiday or still having a good holiday. We took a couple days off, but we are now back. And like I told you in the last video, we are announcing our 5,000 subscriber giveaway today, which I'm super excited about. We're taking a page out of the Austin at Calling Our Shots book over there. So go check out Calling Our Shot. I'm sure if you're watching these videos, odds are you know who they are over there. But we're taking a page out of his book. We're going to put together $5,000 parlay for today's games, guys. So make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment and keep an eye on the community tab. I'll put a screenshot of the actual games, but it's going to be a parlay that obviously, if it were to hit, which is going to be pretty crazy. A nice sum of cash there we will be giving out to someone in the comments. So all you guys got to do, and we'll just jump to the hashtag of the day right now. All you guys got to do is drop hashtag giveaway in the comments. Hashtag giveaway. Give me your picks for tonight like we normally do, because we're kind of, if you watch every day, you know our shout out of the day and the hashtag of the day ritual that we do, but we're kind of mixing it here. But all you guys got to do is drop hashtag giveaway in the comments. Give me some picks. Give me what you're thinking. You don't have to have a positive or winning night to be entered in the giveaway. The hashtag does that already, but then yeah, we'll see if the parlay cashes, if it hits, and then someone in the comments will be chosen randomly that used that hashtag, and then we'll just have to correspond via DMs to be able to prove out if you are who you say you are, because that's the crappy thing with people. You'll do a giveaway and someone's gonna try and say that they were the comment that won and whatnot, and it kind of sucks. So we'll go through all that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's hit the parlay first. So keep an eye on the pinned comment as always for my picks for tonight, but then also the parlay that we put together, and then I'll put a screenshot. You guys can actually see it in the community tab. So make sure to check that out on the channel as well. All you got to do is go to the channel, and then at the top, go to community, and we'll post the screenshot of the actual parlay. But yeah, that's it, guys. If you have any questions or anything like that, you can always DM me at FGuyBoston on Twitter. If you have any questions about this or any updates like that, so just make sure to hit me up there. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about this parlay. Again, we're gonna put a bunch of things together to bring that winning number to just about $5,000, and if it were to hit, I'm pretty happy to be able to give that away to you guys for all the thank you. I guess for all the subscriptions and the likes and the comments and everything like that. It's my way of thanking you. So yeah, enough rambling here. We are back. We are jumping into tonight's slate. And like I already said, keep an eye on the pinned comment. We'll take you through each and every game here. But my final play is what I'm actually going to be taking today will be in the pinned comment. We're starting off with the Magic traveling over to Miami. Really far drive for them. Miami 9-point favorites at home here. And the injury list for both these teams just goes on and on. So Miami, you got PJ Tucker questionable, Kyle Lowry questionable, Morris questionable, Jimmy Butler questionable, Oladipo questionable, Oladipo out, sorry. Dedmon out, Adebayo out, he's still been out. And then Caleb or Cody, I always get them confused, upgraded to Pro Bowl. And then the Orlando list just goes on and on as well. It's kind of crazy. But I think, with those questionable things, I think I do just have to lean Miami here, -9. I don't love to do it because that's a huge number. While you don't have Lowry and you have, Jimmy Butler questionable, but this Miami team has actually still been playing pretty decent basketball. 4 out of their last 5, even with all these injuries. Bam Adebayo still out, so we're going to roll with the hotter team here. This Orlando team, again, like their injury report, I don't even know how they have anyone on their team right now. Like, I might go try out for the Magic because they have no one on their team. I don't know who they're starting, who they're playing, what their rotation's going to be. So let's just lean towards Miami here and almost hope that Jimmy Butler plays and some of those questionable guys end up playing, because that would be great. But let's lean Miami -9 here. Make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment. I've said that a million times in this video so far. Keep an eye on the pinned comment to see if I finally put that one in. Next up, we have the Kings hosting the Grizzlies here. Kings getting 5 points at home. And last time these guys were out, we were on the Grizzlies side of things. That was just, I want to say 10 days ago or so. And the Grizzlies definitely covered for us. I think we're going to lean that way again. Clark is questionable. Culver is downgraded to out. On Sacramento side of things, De'Aaron Fox is questionable. Bagley's upgraded to probable. Alex Len is out. Mitchell is out. A decent amount of injuries there for Sacramento. I think that the Memphis Grizzlies are just the better team. Obviously, they're starting to get a little bit more healthy now too, getting their guy back, Ja Morant. It has not necessarily worked out for them. I mentioned us taking the Grizzlies against the Kings. I don't know, what was it, 10 days ago I said? I think that was the last game that they won. Let me see it. I got it up here. Yes, they've lost 3 games straight. since we hit with them. But hopefully they bounce back from that. Hopefully they come out of this sort of holiday break here and come out firing now. So we are going to lean Memphis here -5. I think that's a very manageable number. I might buy a half a point maybe just to get it to the point where they can win by 5 and we cash. But keep an eye on the pin comment there. Wizards hosting the Sixers is the next game. Wizards +3.5 at home here. Bradley Beal is doubtful. COVID-19. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out. Bryant's still out. Hachimura questionable. On the Philly side of things, Green is out. Drummond is out. Georgie Niang is questionable. Shake Milton downgraded to out. Maxey is questionable. I'm going to go with the Sixers here -3. As long as you're going to have Joel Embiid, I'm okay with taking the Sixers here. And like I've said in previous videos, like I've said since this COVID craziness sort of has taken the league and taken every game and every sport by storm, the top-end talent seems to rise to the top towards the end of the game. So if Joel Embiid's going to be healthy, just like the Sixers when they came back and beat the Celtics, at the end of the game, I expect Joel Embiid to make the big-time plays for the big-time player. You know what I mean? So we're going to lean Philly here, -3.5. I think the Wizards without Bradley Beal, without some of these other guys that I mentioned, a little iffy to take them there, and that's a small number at 3.5. Next, we have the Cavs taking on the Toronto Raptors here. Cavs 8.5-point favorites over the Raptors. I don't love that number. The Toronto team has a injury report and COVID report and health and safety protocol report as long as the Magic did, like we talked about before. Goran Dragic out, Siakam out, Van Vliet out, Anunoby out, Gary Trent Jr. out, Birch out, everyone is out. Malachi Flynn, Precious Achiuwa, everybody is out. Same with Scotty Barnes. Like, I'm missing names here. There's so many names to go over. So I don't love that. I will say the Cavs have plenty of guys that are out too, but that 8.5-point number just seems a little bit too high for me. And yes, the covering Cavaliers are great. They're coming off a loss to the Celtics, which they'll probably come out hot and win this game. But 8.5 points tells me to stay away from this game just because it still is the Cavs missing some of their guys that have been playing really well for them. Cedi Osman, Jared Allen, all these guys that seem like, Evan Mobley, all these guys that have played really well for them and helped them become this good team out of nowhere this year are out. So I don't love an 8.5-point spread here. Honestly, I know I just ragged on the Raptors injury report, but if I had to take a lean here, I lean Raptors, I guess, just because that's a big number, right? So I don't love that whatsoever. Don't take that the wrong way, but 8.5 points seems like it's just too much, and maybe I'm way off. I haven't had a true great gauge for the Cavs this entire season. Like I've told you guys, I don't want to get on that train because I'll ruin that train for everyone else. I think we've taken the Cavs like once or twice, but tonight definitely isn't going to be a night. It's Raptors or nothing for me, and it's looking like nothing. Next up, we have the Spurs taking on the Pistons. Spurs, 11.5-point favorites at home. And I don't even spend too much time in this game. The Pistons have so many injuries, and they were already COVID-19 and in quarantine. It's weird calling them injuries. But the Spurs are already so much better than the Pistons. The Pistons are already such a bad team. Throw in the fact that all of their starters seem to be out. Jeremy Grant, is out. Cade Cunningham's out. Isaiah Stewart, Killian Hayes, like all these crucial players for them, all out. And San Antonio only is worrying about Doug McDermott on the injury report, who's probable. I'm going San Antonio here. It's a huge number, 11.5. I would love this if it was like, 9.5, but that's obviously 2-point swing. I don't think we're going to get there, but I like the Spurs in this one. I think that this is a cleanup game for them, easy, against the Pistons team that's, one, beaten and bruised and sick and health and safety protocoling, but two, they already just stink. And the Spurs, to me, without their injuries, they've won 2 games in a row, beat 2 LA teams, won 3 out of the last 4, beating Utah within that time span. I like the Spurs in this one. Next up, we have the Thunder hosting the Pelicans here. It's a pick'em. Right now, I have the line. It's a pick'em here. The Pelicans have a lot of guys injured, and I feel like I'm just a broken record saying that, but I'm just I'm taking game by game. I could blanket statement this entire video being like, oh, everybody might be out for every team, but no, we're going through each and every game. So if I'm saying, oh, they seem like they have a lot of guy in healthy safety protocols or out with COVID, it is what it is, broken record over here. But Valanciunas is out. Alexander Walker is out. Obviously, we know Zion's out. And OKC, weirdly enough, no injuries to report here. So I'm going to lean OKC in this one. It's a pick'em. They are at home. And, we call them the rumbling, covering Thunder because they have been covering. They're 20-11 against the spread this year, which is mind-blowing to me. But we're going to roll with the Thunder tier in the pick'em. I'm going to watch that line because I don't want that to get too high. And I'm not going to place this right away as we're recording this a little bit earlier. But I do not want to jump to a pick'em when all of a sudden maybe, whatever reason, get a point later in the afternoon or something. So keep an eye on that, but keep an eye on the pin comment because I think that it could make the ticket for whatever reason. We might be rumbling with the rumbling covering Thunder. Next up, we have the Bulls hosting the Pacers here. Bulls 6.5-point favorites. This Indiana team seemingly looking like they're getting it on track, and then boom, they lose a couple in a row, and then they win, and then they lose. They're very, very inconsistent. Whereas the Bulls have seemingly, even though they've had to deal with some health and safety protocols and injuries too, they've been playing good basketball today. Zach LaVine's upgraded to probable. Jones Jr. is out. Caruso is going to be out. Johnson upgraded to probable. Brown upgraded to probable. So it looks like they're getting some of their guys back here. I think LaVine's probably the one that we keep our eye on there, just to make sure if he's probable. Hopefully that's a go. But on the Indiana side of things, McConnell out. TJ Warren out. We knew about that. Sabonis questionable and Brogdon questionable. Leading me to like the Bulls here, -6.5. This Pacers team, yes, they've been playing decent basketball at times. Yes, when these two teams played, they blew out the Bulls, about a month ago. Like, I know that. But on the road, this Pacers team is 6-9 against the spread, and the Bulls are 9-5 at home against the spread. And you throw in those injuries to Brogdon and Sabonis, who knows what could happen with those guys. It might be worth gambling on the line here. Even if one of those guys get out, you save yourself a couple points. So I like the Bulls in this one, -6.5. All right, last game to get into, we have the Clippers hosting the Nuggets here. Clippers getting 3.5 points at home. For the injuries here, we have Denver. Aaron Gordon upgraded to probable. Green probable. And Bol downgraded to out. Those are the new injury updates. Paul George out indefinitely. Morris downgraded to out. Reggie Jackson out. Hardenstein out. Luke Kennard upgraded to probable. I guess that's good. So it's tough. I feel like we have not had much luck betting Denver. I'll be completely honest, but I got to roll with them tonight. They are the healthier team. I know that they have some guys that are struggling with injuries here, but the Clippers team without Paul George, without Reggie Jackson, I'm not going to be, too quick to jump on that bandwagon. So I'm going with the Denver Nuggets here, -3.5. That has a strong chance to make the final ticket. But, guys, it's going to wrap it up for the picks for tonight. Make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment, 1, to see what I'm actually playing tonight, and 2, to check out the giveaway. Again, just drop giveaway in the comments. If you want to give me your picks to be shouted out in the next video, definitely do that. It's doubling as the hashtag of the day here. But, yeah, I got to say thank you one more time for 5,000 subscribers. Like, we took a little while to get the giveaway idea and video out. We're already on our way to 5,200 subscribers or something like that. So I do thank you guys so much for that. But keep an eye both in the pinned comment, because that'll explain. I'll write out the odds, and I'll write out what the parlay is, but I'll put a screenshot just so you guys know. I know you guys trust me, but just so you know it's legit, I'll put that in the community tab as well. It'll probably be out in a couple hours if you're watching this right when this video drops. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Hopefully this giveaway, hopefully the parlay hits. I think it's a great idea, that calling our shot. I saw him doing it on the channel, and I was like, that's a good idea. So I messaged him, and I was texting him being like, hey, like, you think that I could do this? I don't want to steal your thunder, man. And he's like, no, it's a good idea, and go do it. And I told him I give him credit where it's due, and most of you guys probably watching these picks videos know of Austin over there calling our shot too, and the whole gang at calling our shot. So I do want to give credit where it's due. I like the giveaway idea. But yeah, this is only beginning, guys. I don't mean to make a whole mushy thing about 5,000 subscribers. We're still going. We're still growing. But I do want to look back and say thank you. So thank you to everyone that has subscribed. And if you are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Drop hashtag giveaway in the comments, and we'll see if this parlay hits, and then we'll take it from there, guys. Appreciate you, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.